This is your Unit 7 vocabulary quiz for English 3. I'm Miss Dayton. As always, I will give you the word, the part of speech, the definition, and an example. Let's begin. Our first word is dilatory. Dilatory is an adjective. The definition is slow to act, intended to cause delay. So, for example, Erin's acting up in class was intentionally dilatory. She didn't want the teacher to give out the homework assignment. Our next word is nebulous. Nebulous is an adjective. The definition is unclear, vague, or ill-defined, in the form of a cloud or a haze, hazy. So, for example, since the instructions were nebulous, we had a hard time putting the washer together. Our next word is penury. Penury is a noun. The definition is extreme poverty, destitution. So, for example, the orphanage hosted a range of children from homes that were devastated by penury. Our next word is recapitulate. The part of speech is a verb. The definition is summarize and state again the main points of. So, for example, when writing an essay, it is important in your closing to recapitulate your argument. Our next word is supposition. Supposition is a noun. The definition is an uncertain belief. So, for example, Jeremy's supposition that aliens built the pyramids was completely unfounded. Our next word is gist. Gist is a noun. The definition is the substance or essence of a speech or text. So, for example, although Maria wasn't there for the whole lecture, she was able to get the gist and pass her quiz. Our next word is sedentary. Sedentary is an adjective. The definition is tending to spend much time seated, somewhat inactive. So, for example, Finn's sedentary lifestyle led him to gain weight. Our next word is abstemious. Abstemious is an adjective. The definition is not self-indulgent, especially when eating and drinking. So, for example, however, Finn's girlfriend's abstemious diet kept her in shape. Our next word is heresy. Heresy is a noun. The definition is belief or opinion contrary to orthodox religious doctrine, or an opinion profoundly at odds with what is generally accepted. So, in our culture, it is almost heresy to not have a smartphone. Our next word is specious. Specious is an adjective. The definition is superficially plausible but actually wrong, misleading in appearance, especially misleadingly attractive. So, for example, there is always that one question on the multiple choice test that has a real answer and an answer that is suspiciously specious. Our next word is absolve. Absolve is a verb. The definition is to set or declare someone, typically, free from blame, guilt, or responsibility. So, for example, the court found him not guilty and he was absolved of his crimes. Our next word is cupidity. Cupidity is a noun. The definition is greed for money or possessions. So, for example, Scrooge's cupidity caused him to miss the true meaning of the holidays. Our next word is extenuate. Extenuate is a verb. The definition is to make guilt or offense seem less serious or more forgivable. So, for example, when a project is due and students forget, they tend to extenuate and come up with some sort of excuse. Our next word is imperceptible. Imperceptible is an adjective. The definition is impossible to perceive. So, for example, it was imperceptible to Luke Skywalker that Darth Vader could be his father. And finally, our last word is incisive. Incisive is an adjective. The definition is intelligently, analytical, and clear thinking. So, for example, the incisive student received an A on her AP psychology paper. Alright, so that's it for this unit. Your Unit 7 vocab quiz will be on December 13th, 2016. Your packet will be due the same day. So make sure you do whatever you need to get it done, and make sure that you're studying.